The Jhalana Leopard Reserve or Jhalana Safari Park is the India's first leopard reserve located in Jaipur city of Rajasthan state. Jhalana is nestles between ranges of the Aravalli that run from the north to the south. The captivating natural surroundings of the forest of Jhalana and the tranquility here are extremely relaxing and a delight for the mind. The presence of such great wildlife in the urban region makes this land a different and unique site for nature enthusiasts. The forest remains dry most of the time of year, as trees shed their leaves in the dry season and lush emerald during the monsoons. Narrow valleys of the Aravalis and sharp cliffs of hills dominate the landscape of Jhalana Leopard Reserve. The Jhalana forest is dominated by plants like Juliflora and Khejri. The rapidly growing Juliflora was initially planted to provide firewood for local villagers. However, trees do not support the growth of other grasslands and trees. The slanting valleys have more local flora varieties such as Dhak, Salai, Dhonk, and Kumta. The towering Shikar Audhi atop a steep hill bears silent testimony of glorious pre-independent India. The old hunting records of Jaipur state reveals that the Prince of Wales shot a tiger in the forests of Jhalana Dungri in 1876. Leopards are found throughout India except in the arid regions and have a wide-ranging habitat. They are highly adapted and are often sighted near rural and urban settlements. Leopards are versatile hunters and survive on a variety of prey. Jhalana leopards have been seen preying on peahen eggs, squirrels, monkeys, and blue bull calves. They are also known to leave the forest into urban areas to prey on feral dogs and livestock. Leopards are mostly nocturnal and can be seen resting during the daytime. They mostly use the twilight hour to mark their territory, to stalk and ambush their prey. Leopards are considered to be world's strongest mammal given their size to strength ratio. Leopards have often been seen carrying prey twice its own weight up a tree. They have an ability to run at a speed of up to 60 km per hour. In forests like Jhalana, leopards are on the top of the food chain, being the predominant predator. However, there is always a tussle for space and prey between striped hyenas and leopards. Leopards' tree climbing skill assists them to escape the hyenas, who have very powerful bite given their strong jaw structure. Each leopard can be identified by its unique pattern of spots and rosettes on its fur coat. Rosette pattern to leopards is like fingerprints to humans. Rosettes and spots come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and formations, and by matching the pattern on leopards, individual leopards can be identified. No two leopards will have the same rosette and spot pattern. Most distinctive vocalization of leopard is a sawing, which is like a cough or rasp. Adult leopards have enduring territories whose fringes might overlap with other individuals. Demarcation is done via scat deposition, spraying vegetation, and scraping the ground. Leopards are sexually dimorphic, the males being larger and heavier than the females. Male is 50 to 75 kilograms in weight, while female is 42 to 60 kilograms. Male is 125 to 140 centimeter in length, while female is 104 to 117 centimeter. Mostly solitary, adults may associate during mating. Mating period usually lasts for 7 to 10 days. Gestation period is 90 to 106 days and litter size is 1 to 4. Average lifespan of a leopard is 14 to 16 years. Cubs remain with their mother till 18 to 20 months. During this time, they learn to stalk, chase, and hone their hunting skills. When male cubs grow up, they are usually pushed out from their territory by older or more powerful males. Female cubs are known to carve out a territory within their mother's territory. Safari in Jhalana became operational for visitors way back in 2016. With a good and healthy population of leopards, Jhalana Safari Park is the best place to sight a leopard. Sometimes it just happens within the 5 minutes of entering the park. Due to diurnal nature, leopards can be seen in the daytime as they are not scared with the presence of jeep and humans in their natural habitat. Jhalana Safari Park gains quick popularity among wild enthusiasts and holds a prominent place in wildlife tourism in the world. Leopards are survivors despite the pressure exerted on forests by the growing human population. Leopards have managed to survive much better than other big cats. This is mainly due to the ability of a leopard to adapt, to acclimatize, and to modify its behavior and thrive according to its current environment. The growing pressure of urbanization in Jaipur has taken its toll on the forests of Jhalana, which has now shrunk to its current shape and size. That leopards are not only surviving but also thriving in the forests of Jalans is nothing short of a miracle. In 2018, the Jhalana forests were declared a leopard reserve under the dynamic leadership of Shri Gajendra Singh Khinsar, Honorable Minister for Forests and Environment, Government of Rajasthan, thereby ensuring a sustainable future for the forest and its valuable inhabitants. Connected by a thick forested corridor, the forests of Jhalana for centuries remained connected with the forests of Nahargarh Hills, Ramgarh Sanctuary, and all the way up north with the Sariska Tiger Reserve. A wide range of flora and fauna inhabited these forests, including leopards, tigers, sloth bears, jackals, hyenas, Indian fox, wild boars, porcupines, jungle rats, mongooses, black-napped hare, spotted deer, sambar deer, and antelopes, as also several other species. Although the leopard is known to be a nocturnal, solitary, shy, and rare-sighted predator with a master of stealth hunting skills, but leopards of the Jhalana National Park are diurnal in nature like tigers in Ranthambore and Sariska, due to which they are easily visible in the daytime, making it one of the most visited reserve forests by leopard lovers. Apart from the leopard, Other big cats of the Jhalana Leopard Park are Indian civets, desert cats, and jungle cats. Raptors were common until the early 1960s. Tigers and leopards were roaming the Aravalis, covering the areas of Jagatpura, Jhalana, Galta, Amer Ghati, and Nahadar hills. Due to the proximity to the Jaipur city, there have been a few incidences when the leopards from Jhalana have wandered off into human settlements and before making its way back into the jungle has been spotted. Forest departments, along with local NGOs, have undertaken the task of spreading awareness and sensitizing the local population for a suitable response in case of animals venturing into their localities. The Forest Department has undertaken the job of creating grassland for the herbivores to increase their population, who in turn would form the bulk of prey for the leopards and other carnivores. Jhalana being a dry deciduous forest, the dry and hot summer months can be particularly harsh. Water is scarce and the most valuable resource that is required for the survival of animals. The Forest Department provided many small water holes to fulfill the need of water for the animals dwelling there. Many large natural watering holes are also constructed to harvest rain water and store it for the drier months. The department has harnessed solar energy to pump perennial water supply to these watering holes. Effective food and water management is a must within the park to avoid human animal conflict that could arise when animals enter human settlements in search of prey. Though one can enjoy the Jhalana leopard safari and savor the view of the majestic big cat anytime, but from November to April is considered as the best time to visit Jhalana Reserve, as the weather is delightful at this point of time and nature is in its complete blossom around this time, enhancing the beauty of the forest.